Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful rebels. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. I hope that this finds you guys really well. I hope that you are adjusting to the new year wonderfully. Although technically, I feel like the new year doesn't start until April. I know a lot of people celebrate in January. They feel like this is the new time, which is cool. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, this is a pick a card. If you know me, this is a pick a card. And this is a pick a card about changes coming your way. Some of these may be changes you're already going through or have dealt with. Um, this is a general reading. It's not necessarily about love, but it's not about love either. It could be. Like I said, this isn't a personal reading. It's general. So if it resonates, great. Take it with you. If it doesn't, great. Leave it. So, all right, we're gonna get started. And you know me, you know my drill. Number one is the blue bow, two is gold, and three is purple. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. So blue bow, hi, what's up? How you been? All right, blue bow. This is exciting. All right, I have a lot of cards for you for changes coming your way. I want to get a sense of what your overall energy would be like. And so I have my mermaid oracles, I have my soul journeys, my earth magic, and I'm going to list all these cards because there's so many of them. So many, they're going to be down in the description box. But if you've watched a couple of my videos, you know I love these mermaid oracle cards. They're beautiful. And the first card is visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel, aka astral projection. So I feel like you're my person who gets these psychic visions, who sees things, who has that clairvoyance, who recognizes and understands that we are just these energetic beings. And it's like you have one foot in the ether and one foot here in this reality. So yeah, that's how I would describe that. And you're probably also the person who astral projects. And if not, that's okay. But you're just a very open person. Very open, very high energy, high frequency. Definitely. So that's you and your energy. So let's see the changes that are going to be coming your way. And I feel like, the first card I pulled is Queen of Wands, Determination. And in this deck, it's ruled by Aries, and I love that because it is a fire sign anyway. But she's so cute. She has her little ram horns in her Aries tattoo. And then you could see Mars there in the background, bright red. And I love it. So I feel like no matter what, you're just this fiery, determined person. And you're probably extremely driven. And I like that. I love this card. I love that it says determination. That's a huge Aries trait. So even if you're not an Aries, you probably have fire, sun, moon, or rising. It's probably very prominent in your chart. Yeah, so you're probably extremely high energy, probably can be aggressive if you're provoked. But I feel like you're just a person who is just very open and forward and takes no BS. So I feel like you're going to be pulling out your determination reserves as the Queen of Wands. Hi. But the next card I pulled for you is Ten of Swords, which is finality. And Ten of Swords is almost like the death of something. So I feel like something's ending. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to a close, whether it's a relationship, a job, or even a certain way of life. I feel like the Ten of Swords is just, it's over. Whatever it was, it's over. So that is how I feel about that card. And I love that it says finality because I think that's very forward. And I love that they put that on there as the key word. But yeah, I feel it as just being done. It's just done. Um, yeah. And I think it's for the better. The next card I pulled is Strength, and the Strength card says Fortitude, and it's so pretty. Oh my God, I love this card. So I feel like when looking at them all together, I feel like maybe you were dealing with something or doing something or having to do something, um, maybe that you didn't really want to do, but somehow you did it anyway. And you know, with your personality, you don't half-ass anything. So it's like you did the best you could, and that's always great. But I feel like whatever has ended on purpose, and I think that it really caused you to draw on your strength. Um, yeah. So don't worry. You are super strong, and you are super psychic. And I feel like you know this had to happen. I feel like this is something that happened, and you knew it probably would, and you felt it. You probably sensed it. Maybe you even foresaw it happening. Um, the next card I pulled for you is Milky Way, and Milky Way is all about perspective, and I love this card. So like I said, maybe you went through some things and you ended something, and maybe that really changed your perspective. Maybe it really shifted the way that you are seeing things now, or after you go through this, maybe it will change the way that you do see things. Okay? So the next card that I pull for you is um, Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I love this card. It's so beautiful. I love that blue. I love that mandala. So pretty. So yeah, I feel like this is just, it's almost like a reassurance that whatever ended, you know it's not the end. I know it's not the end. It had to be over, but whatever it is strengthening you in a way that you understand that you create your own happiness. You possess the power. You possess your will. You possess yourself. You possess your spirit. Whatever you do to create your own happiness is going to make you happy. Okay? And the next one I pulled is Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So that's really beautiful. So it's like you're going to find that place where you find that freedom, where you find that gratitude, where you find that thankfulness for everything. Even it's like you are one of those super high frequency beings who understands that even the bad things lead you in a good direction. Like you have to go through certain things. As terrible as it may feel when you're going through it, it's like you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, or that once you slam that door and put a lock on it and the chain and the bolt, that there's going to be another door that appears. And through that door will be something better, will be something different, will be something more strong, that will probably strengthen you more. You know, because the more you go through, the stronger you are. I feel like you understand that. Let's see. So, I'm going to pull you a Moonology card to see where your emotions will be at. Can I get a Moonology card, please? The change is coming their way. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, ha! It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Well, ha! Synchronicity, even with cards. Okay. So, it's the card. There's a lot of ramage and horns happening and Aries happening with this pile, and I'm not mad at it. I don't think you'll be either. I'm going to pull you a Starseed card. Can I get a Starseed card for this pile? For changes coming their way, and maybe something that you could say to help them out, to help them see more clearly, help them understand more, better. All right, choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. You understand that you have choices. I like this. That's nice. Let's see. All right. So there it all is. You know, your new moon in Aries, the action card. It's all about doing, understanding your freedom, understanding that you possess the will and the strength to create your own happiness, being thankful and grateful for it. You possess the strength, the fortitude, the determination, the perspective. I mean, wow, this was amazing. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if it doesn't. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this reading. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Pile 1, have a good one. Love you. Bye. So, pile 2, Gold Bow. Excuse me. If you weren't awake, you definitely are now. Hi, how are you? All right. So, pile 2, Gold Bow. The Mermaid Oracle I have for you is vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. So, I feel like you're going to be more into your softer side. And that's probably a big change for you. But yeah, sometimes we forget to be tender. So I feel like you're somebody who's opening your heart, allowing yourself to be tender. Maybe you meet a new person. Maybe you're in a new relationship that has you feeling some kind of way and you feel vulnerable. And that is a good thing. So the next card that I pulled for you is 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords, in my regular deck, is kind of the card of like a bully, of someone taking something from you. In this deck, it's defeat. So in a way, it's kind of the same thing. I feel like it's definitely a card about having something taken from you, or taking something from someone else. But in this case, I feel like it might be someone taking something from you. Okay, and this is changes that could happen, are going to happen, or might happen. You could already have gone through this. So yeah. The next card I pulled is 9 of Wands. And I feel like the 9 of Wands is a card of like, it's almost like it's, in this deck it's stamina, which yeah, you definitely have that. But I feel like it's that card where the guy is all, in a regular tarot deck, it's the card where the guy, he's all beat up, but he's still standing guard, like he is not letting his defenses down. And I feel like you may be at a place where, you know, maybe you did feel defeated, or you will feel defeated. But it's like you're going to draw on your strength, and you're going to have that stamina, even though you might feel wounded and battle-ridden and scarred and kind of tired, and, you know, but you're still going to be standing there, standing guard, watching everything, making sure that nothing else defeats you. All right, and the next card that I pulled for you is the Hermit, Introspection. I love the Hermit card. The Hermit is that card of like institutions, but he's definitely a card of like the subconscious. I feel like he's that person who goes within, who opens you know, their mind, who understands their intuition, who gets who has that deep introspection, you know, of self. So yeah, I feel like with all of these, you know, it's like you open yourself, you become more vulnerable, and then maybe you feel a little defeated, but not to worry, because you get that stamina and that wherewithal, like, and you're okay, you know, it's like you're okay. And the introspection, the hermit, you know, where you go within yourself and you just figure some things out. Yeah, I like that. This is good. This is good. The next card that I pulled for you is Desert Vision Quest. So that fits so well with the hermit. It's like it's like you're going on like this internal vision quest. Um, to really just sift through all the things that you've been through, all the emotions that you felt, and all your logical way of thinking, and you're just sifting through it and figuring out what works for you, what hasn't worked for you, what you need to change, what you're gonna change, how you could change it for the better. So I feel like the gold bow people, you are gonna be going through a lot internally, and there's nothing wrong with that. Internal change is the change that you have to go through before anything else in your world changes. It's like the change that matters the most, because you can't really create change, like a real change, like a solid change, unless you start from the inside first. And the next card that I pulled is Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So maybe you're releasing some judgment. You know, maybe you're letting go of judgment and you're getting to that place where you understand that maybe you just get to that place where you understand that you don't have to go through the same things as everybody else in the same way, in the same manner. You know what I'm saying? So you understand, and you're just you're not judging people based on what they go through and their challenges. You understand that everybody has to go through everything in their own way. Okay? And I also feel like maybe others are not going to be so judgmental of you as well. Okay? The next card I pulled is Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So maybe you just get to that place where not only you understand that, you know, everybody has their own path, everybody has their own way, everybody has their own challenges that they go through to shape who they are and who they become, but it's almost like you go through this like psychic surgery almost inside, and you understand that forgiveness is like the way to unblock your key. It's the way to unblock your spirit, your soul, and by doing so, it's not for other people necessarily, it's for you. And holding on to any form of resentment is only detrimental to yourself. It's like you get to that place where you understand that and you let it go. And that's only going to make you better. It can only make you better. Believe that. Also, I have a Moonology card for you for your emotional status. Can I get a Moonology card for this pile, for their changes that they're going to go through, maybe that they're going through, to help them understand a little better, give them some clarity. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So maybe you're going to be working super hard and it's going to pay off. And I'm not mad at that. I love getting that card. It's like you know that all the fruits of your labor, you know, well, all your labors are going to bear fruit. You know what I mean? And you want that for sure. Let's see. And I'm going to pull you a Starseed. Can I get a Starseed for this pile, please? ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. And let me tell you what, releasing that judgment and opening the walls of forgiveness, or the heart of forgiveness, that is total ascension. That is total ascension. That means that you're going to evolve higher. When you let go of that judgment and you let go of resentment, it's almost like you let go of your ego self. And when you let that go, baby, it's like you're this ginormous bouquet of balloons filled with all this wonderful helium, and you're just going to fly so high. Yeah. Okay. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You're going to be going through some things, but they're not bad things. They're things that are going to teach you. Things that are going to help you evolve into a better human. And even, heighten your frequency. So that's always a good thing. So let me know if this resonated. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading. Talk to me down in the comments below. Let me know what's going on. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you later, Goldbo. Okay? Love you. Bye. And I'm moving on to my last bow, my purple bow. Hello, purple bow. So, purple bow. The card I pulled for you is Wave of Power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So I feel like you may feel power from within you. Maybe physically you feel powerful. Maybe you've been on a new workout regime, or you tried something new. Maybe you're doing you some Bikram yoga. Maybe, you're taking like a spinning class. You are just feeling powerful. This could also just totally be like internal power, whatever it is. I feel like it's going to manifest as physical power too. So maybe you feel really high energy right now. That's nice. Let's get into your cards that I pulled for you and the changes you are going to be going through. Okay. So these are changes that you are going through, maybe going through. Maybe they're changes of the past. But the first card I pulled is the Five of Pentacles. And in this deck, it is poverty. So yeah. It is the poverty card. It is the tough times card. Okay, so maybe you haven't felt poverty per se. Maybe you did at one point, but I feel like this is something that is more so you're leaving. Maybe you're leaving a hard time. But yeah, that is the first card that I pulled. The second card that I pulled is Queen of Cups, Intuition. And in this deck, it is the Cancer card. So you could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then I have Pentacles here too, so you could be an Earth sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But yeah, and this card in this deck is all about intuition and, being emotional, caring, nurturing, loving, things like that. So I feel like if you are experiencing this wave of power, like I said, I feel like you are leaving the Five of Pentacles, the hard times behind. And when you are less stressed about things like your coin or anything like that, about how you're going to provide for yourself or your family, when you're not stressed out like that, that leaves more energy for you to be more intuitive, more in tune with yourself, more in tune with your spirit, more in tune with your body. But yeah. And the third card I pulled out of this pile is the Lover's Ultimatum. Okay. Straight up. And I feel like the Lovers in this deck isn't just an ultimatum. It is just choices. It's like you're leaving the hard times behind. You're more open intuitively, maybe even psychically. And I feel like you have just got to this place And this could be why your energy is so high right now, where you just feel like you have so many options, so many choices, not just in love. You know, the lovers doesn't always have to mean love. It could be work. It could be different types of work, different things that you do to, or ventures to make money. So it's like you finally have these options to take you away from your previous situation of what you went through. Okay? And the next card that I pulled for you is Dreamtime Creation. So I feel like this fits with the Queen of Cups card. Because like I said, if you are freeing yourself up stress-wise and you're more open intuitively, maybe you're at that place where you can create. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you are someone who likes to create beautiful works of art or do things like that. Or maybe you're a writer. You know, whatever you like to create, I feel like the fact that your intuition is going to be on par can only benefit whatever it is that you choose to create. You know? Or maybe you finally get to that place where, you know, you're so intuitively open, you seek to create maybe a relationship with someone. Okay? Well, that could be a different way for it to go too. The next card that I pulled for you is Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So I feel like you're letting go of fear, which is a huge part of love. So maybe this does work in the love perspective. But we don't just people don't just fear like relationships and love. This could be in work. This could be with how you care for yourself. Fear in general is a very low frequency. It takes your frequency down. I feel like fear can be an intuition killer. It could be like a psychic ability killer. But I feel like letting go of fear is one of the single most important things that you could do for yourself, especially energy-wise and life-wise. So I feel like letting go of that is pretty major, and probably especially major for you. The next card that I pulled is Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So I feel like you're just getting to that place where you're letting go of that fear and you're understanding that everything has its time. Everything has its moment. And it happens exactly when it's supposed to. And maybe you're going to be experiencing a lot more synchronicities now. Maybe you're going to start realizing certain things are going to click in your mind, you know, and you're going to be able to see it like in retrospect. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like this is something that's going to be very, very beneficial to you. And you're going to hold on to that patience because you get that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Not a minute before, not a minute after. And I'm going to pull you a Moonology card to see where your emotions are going to be. So show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. This is nice. Getting yourself some patience, letting go of fear, getting creative, feeling intuitive. Ooh, I like where this is going. I really do. These are some good emotions you're going to be going through. All right, and I'm going to pull you a Starseed card. Maybe to help you understand a little bit better. Vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So again, with the word creation and create. So I feel like you are definitely somebody who sees something in your mind's eye or in your soul or in your heart and your spirit, and you are going to create something. Definitely you're going to create something. And that is going to be amazing. Dream time. Maybe it's something that you see when you sleep. You know, maybe it's a dream you have. You know, maybe the dream inspires the creation. You know, maybe the vision inspires the creation. I like this. Yes, this is very nice. So, pile number 3, my purple bow people, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you like the changes coming your way reading. So I could do this pretty regular as like a heads up. But yeah. Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, okay? Bye.